I've tried to cover as many aspects of filmmaking in Merseyside as I can. Some story, some animated with cell animation, some with plasticine animation, and travelogues and documentaries of the area. I tend to make my historic, little history films at a slower pace than perhaps a more up-to-date person would do, because that's how the old newsreels were done in a way, and people want to see more. So rather than having quick cuts, it's much slower cutting to enable people to see the full scene, really. And in a way, the films that were taken by the amateurs covered much more than the newsreels ever took. One bit I do remember doing, special interest in, was I thought I'd try and film a day in the life of Williamson Square, which I did in about 1975-76. It took 2 years to film, but it's all put together as if it all happened in one day, because quite a lot happened in Williamson Square in those days. It was more user-friendly then, much more user-friendly then than it was in later years. It's probably a bit more user-friendly now, it's changed again. So since the 1970s, Williamson Square has changed quite a lot, but I do have that record now of what went on in Williamson Square in the mid-1970s. So that was probably my first documentary, probably, of Liverpool as a city. Over the years, I've now collected, either made myself or collected, probably about 2,000 films or something like that. A tremendous amount of archive film. And so much so that when the Liverpool University started on the City and Film project, they contacted me because they saw my name and address on one of the videos. And so they involved me in the project. I've been involved in that project for about 5 years. And it turns out that of the 1,700 films they've established that were made of Liverpool or in Liverpool over the last 100 years, I must have getting on for about 300 of them. So it's I haven't got as much as the Northwest Film Archive, but I've got a pretty good collection for a private archive.